right, in our studio with us this morning, Bart Steele with the Spicewood Volunteer Fire Department. Good morning to you, Bart.
Good morning.
Good to see you. He's here to tell us again about the Demolition Derby that's going to be held this Saturday.
Saturday!
It's behind the Spicewood Fire Hall there on Highway 71. And this has turned into a pretty big event that you guys do every year.
Yes, it is. We've created ourselves a little monster, we call it. It's just something we got to do now.
Yeah.
You built the momentum up, and now it just goes.
Yeah, you'd get in trouble if you canceled this event.
Yeah, we probably would, yes.
Yeah, I was reading that it started, the very first one was in 1991. You had 10 men and 5 ladies that signed up as drivers. And today, 24 years later, it's grown to 20-plus men and 8-plus women drivers, nearly 4,000 spectators. And it says here, a true family entertainment event.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. We almost call it redneck games sometimes.
Yeah.
But like families come out. It's going to where it's pretty much standing room only.
Yeah.
And so watch it. If you don't get there early, you may not get a seat.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now, if you want to go to the Spicewood Demolition Derby that's coming up on Saturday, can you buy tickets in advance, or do they just sell them there at the gate?
Someone's at the gate. The gate opens at 4 o'clock, so you have plenty of time to get up there and get a seat before it starts. I'm sorry. Yeah, I believe the gates open at 4 or 6. I can't remember. It's still a little early in the morning for me right now.
It's been a long weekend.
It's been a very long week, yes. We've been working up there at the fire hall all on weekends, getting ready for the derby. So.
Yeah. And you got souvenirs, too, that you can buy this year.
Yeah, shirts. We're going to have hats, and I believe they're going to try to get some koozies again for us this year.
Sweet.
All right. And the good thing about it is you can use your credit cards, right?
Yeah, that's brand new this year. We're going to have credit card options at the front gate and in the concession stand.
Well, that's
as well, too.
Yeah.
So easier for people to get things.
And when we say concession stand, I got to say, you guys probably have the best concessions around.
Oh, yeah,
you
we make
serve
sure
up
we have
some good food.
We try to make sure we have enough food sometimes.
Yeah.
I was going to put in food.
Now, I know that y'all at the Spicewood Volunteer Fire Department, you put a lot of work and effort into the Demolition Derby every year, but it's for a reason, because the money that's raised, it all goes to the fire department,
Yes,
right?
we used to buy equipment we need to purchase for the year, or different expenditures we may have. If we have again new equipment for a truck or rescue gear or bunker gear for fire safety, it goes towards those type of things.
And this is your main fundraiser, too.
This is our primary fundraiser, yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
A big one.
And if somebody is out there listening and they want to do more than just watch, they want to participate and be a driver in the Demolition Derby, what's the latest that they can sign up to do that?
The day of. We had people register the day of the Derby.
Okay.
In fact, we had a car last year. They pulled it up there. The car was not even Derby ready. It spent 3 hours and off the side getting it Derby ready, breaking out glass, taking out seats, taking out the dashboard.
Wow.
Closing doors off with baling wire in some cases. We're sitting there watching, looking at them, looking at our watches going, you guys going to get done in time?
Last minute, but they pulled it off.
But they got in, though.
That's great. And if people want to go, as you said, you need to get there early because it's not reserved seating, right?
No, it's just you get there, you find your seat, and you sit.
Yeah.
All right.
And a main fundraiser for the Spicewood Volunteer Fire Department, and as you know, they do a lot of great things around the community, and so we want to make it a big, successful event. And so you've got 20-plus men and 8-plus women signed up?
Not yet, but a lot of them wait for the last minute because you can't always guarantee your car's going to be ready in time. We get a majority of them, maybe 85, 90% of them, sign up the day of.
All right.
Now, the men and women drivers, do they participate in the same heat, or are they in separate classes?
It depends. Sometimes we've, in years past, I think it happened 1 year, to waiting quite enough women for the Derby, and we actually had a woman in the men's derby.
I remember. I think I was there that year, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Girl power.
Yeah. Well,
some of them did pretty good.
Heck yeah, we
Back
do.
in the day, Patsy last year, she used to run the derby, the women's derby. Then Baby Hunting Cut. Back then, she ran the women's derby too.
Yeah. And do you have somebody that over the years has been there time and time again and all up winning? In other words, I guess I'm asking, has there been a reigning champion for the Demolition Derby?
It's varied every couple of years. Marty Bear does it once in a while, and a couple other ones come out. They've won a couple of years ago. We have a few what you might call professional derby drivers. Yeah. They come out every once in a while and help us put on a good show and bring their cars out.
Yeah. I should get my ex-wife to do that. She was a professional demolition driver. Went through so many cars, I can't even imagine.
Now, go ahead.
No, you say it.
Well, 2 questions, actually. First and foremost, I've heard it called the Demolition Derby, and I've heard it called the Destruction Derby. Which do you prefer?
As long as you know it's in Spicewood, you can call
All
it.
right. And secondly, you're allowed to bring coolers, right? But there is a cooler fee.
Yeah, there's a $10 cooler fee.
Okay, so you can bring your cooler with frosty beverages in it. But again, you guys have lots of great concessions, and you can get hooked up
Coke,
that way.
sodas, barbecue, hot dogs, sausage wraps.
But no adult beverages. You got to bring those yourself.
So you bring yourself.
All right.
Good enough.
And don't drink and drive.
Ever.
And what
Especially
time?
if you're on the derby track, don't drink and
No.
drive.
What time is the first heat on Saturday night?
We try to get started at 6, as close to 6 o'clock as possible.
All right.
And the weather is going to be perfect
Nice.
this weekend. It is going to be so nice. Couldn't have called for a better weekend.
Of course, this year's a special year for us. It's the 24th. We're actually dedicating this derby to LJ Honeycutt,
LJ.
one of the founders of our derby.
Right.
And a
he did
longtime KBEY listener,
Yeah.
too.
Yes, and he did the derby for many, many years down
Yes.
in Houston, and then big destruction derbies. And he was one of the people who brought up the idea
All right.
for
Yeah.
us to have it out here. So this year we're dedicating it to him. He passed away this past
Wonderful.
year.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. I
Yeah,
love that.
We miss him. He used to call us on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah.
Too. He was a great guy. All right, Spicewood Demolition Derby going to be held behind the Spicewood Fire Hall, and that's at 9805 Highway 71 East in Spicewood. It's coming up this Saturday, and in case it rains, what happens?
So it's the next Saturday.
All right, move it to the next
But
Saturday.
I don't think we have to worry about that.
No, I don't think
And
so.
one thing, too, folks, if you're wondering, it's really easy to get to, and you'll be able to tell because you guys are out there. You do a great job of directing the traffic and making sure everybody gets into the parking area.
And the county's going to give us some big marquees again.
Great.
It says event ahead.
All right.
Once you see that marquee, you know the parking's coming up pretty quickly.
yeah.
All right,
So
good.
you're set to go.
Well, get out there and support it, folks, because, again, all the money raised is going to go to help buy equipment and things they need for the Spicewood Volunteer Fire Department. And, of course, we want them to have the best equipment necessary. What were you saying?
He was trying to remember the guy who wins a lot, and he can't remember his name.
Yeah, he's won the last couple of years, and his name is escaping my mind, of
That's
course.
all right. That's all right.
We forgive you.
All right. Yeah, be sure and get out there. Again, Saturday, the Spicewood Demolition Derby. Bart Steele with the Spicewood Fire Department. Thanks for talking to us today.
Thanks for having us again.